Got some Dutch Brothers cold brew coming post-workout, because I don't think it's a good idea to drink or eat anything before this workout. I think this is going to be a real barfer. Usually I'm the one making people throw up, but I think I'm in a lot of trouble. We're doing a workout called Fight Gone Bad, and that sounds like it's not good news. Sounds like the opposite of good news. And I also haven't been in a fight in a really long time, so I think this is going to be like Fight Gone Really Bad. This is like a superhero team that we got here today. We have the Meathead Millionaire Summit, and this is like a league of some extraordinary people that we have going on here. We got Todd Abrams from Icon Meals, and we got Rob and Dana Lynn Bailey. I consider them the rock stars of the fitness industry. Rob Bailey's actually a rock star. Dana Lynn Bailey probably is the most recognized person in all of fitness. I would put her up there with like Arnold. Like there's Arnold, and then there's like the LB. It's like the LB. Nice love tap right there. Nice spank on the tush from my boy Jason Khalipa, CrossFit Games champion. Jason's leading the workout, and he's designed the workout specifically to kill all of us. We got Hayden Boew and Stefi Cohen here. They do a lot of programming and powerlifting. But they have background in powerlifting. They have a background in weightlifting as well. We got my boy Bart Kwan as well from Barbell Brigade. Amazing to have all these people here, and I hope I can make it through this workout.
We're going to do something a little bit more classic CrossFit just for you guys who aren't as familiar with it. It's a nice way to test it out. It's called Fight Gone Bad. It's going to be 5 rounds, already more or less set up. I'll take you guys through all of that. On the rower, you're thinking about 3 key positions. Position 1 is right here. It's just kind of like this starting position. I'm thinking about almost like a sumo deadlift position where my hamstrings are engaged. From here, I extend my legs to here. This is position 1. Position 2 is I engage my hip. Position 3 is I finish. So this is my most powerful position. From here, I then go 3, 2, 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. This is movement number 2. It's going to be a push press. But from this position, what I'm looking for, I dip, keeping my chest vertical. I stand and I press. So it looks like this in full range. Down, up, and the focus point is looking like a piston. So my hip, shoulders, and head are in alignment. My knees are bent, and my hip is in a flex position. From here, I drive overhead, watching out to hit myself in the chin. Right here is going to be a sumo deadlift high pull. Thumb width distance, whatever works for you, right? You're in your deadlift position, which we all know. Stand, shrug, pull, right? But this time we're gonna focus on using our hips. So it's here, boom. I'm really thinking about locking out my knee, squeezing my butt, and finishing with light load. Next one is gonna be a box jump. If you want to rebound, you can. If you want to step down, that's fine too. So it looks like this, jump up, right? Step down if you want. If you want to get a lot more reps, jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down. Finally, the last movement is gonna be a wall ball. We have a 20-pound ball, Rich Froning. My ball is actually more heavy, 25 pounds, and it's 25 pounds. Now 25 pounds, it's a heavy ball, okay? The prescribed load is 20. In the wall ball, you guys have probably done this before, maybe?
Yep.
Okay, you're in this kind of front rack position, my elbows supported. From here, what I'm gonna look for is a crease on my hip, below my knee. You're gonna throw, and in this case, you're looking for 10 feet, but just go up, right? If you do hit the bottom range of motion, you go here, that's fine, but ideally you wanna get about where those metal poles are, okay? You guys kind of get the idea of your flow now? Yeah. A little bit? Get a talker, switch legs for me, please. So guys, let's go over it one more time, okay? It's 1 minute rotations at each one of these movements. Wall ball, sumo high pull, box jump, push press, row, and there's a rest after. So it's 5 minutes on, 1 minute off. Hell of a job. Now that you're a little bit more comfortable with the movement, maybe you haven't done sumo deadlift, maybe you haven't rowed before, maybe you can try and speed it up a little bit this round, right? If you wanna, on these ones, box jumps, you wanna kind of really crush it because there's no weight involved. So just something to think about. Any questions, concerns, issues?
That got heavy.
So I can go, all right.
How you feeling?
Definitely not vibing.
How are we doing so far?
It's good, man. It's nice, a little different. She's fine.
No, I think you have to do it.
She just does this shit like it's nothing.
3, 2,
Hey!
go!
Last one, guys. You should be more comfortable with the movements. You should be able to vibe on this one. Every time you hit the movement, just remind yourself, this is the last time we're gonna do that for the day. Just give me a heads up. Maybe your last time ever. You know, so, you know, you guys don't go home and try these. So, give it your best. 5 more minutes to work and we're done for the day.
How are you feeling?
Maybe having a heart attack.
Finish strong. Here we go.
Amazing workout today set up by our boy, Jason Khalipa. He really put us through the ringer. It was cool because you could go at your own pace, so it was as hard as you wanted to make it to be. But Jason challenged us on the 3rd time through. He said, hey, let's give it at least 80%. Now, 80% doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're doing that much work, to put 80% in on each individual thing still blows you out. And then the 4th one, obviously, we're trying to go for 100, but you're just so dead, you're so fatigued. I had to, sometimes you have to surrender because of like, it's just so hard and it doesn't seem safe anymore to continue. I did feel at a moment that I was gonna like barf. I felt that lactic acid buildup. And then also I had to discontinue the jumping. And I had to revert to just doing step-ups, some simple step-ups. So sometimes in your life, you're gonna run into some real monsters and some real hurdles and some things that are really, really difficult, and you'll have to scale down. But it's okay, you can rest, recover, recuperate, and go back at it hard again. And so that's what I did. I did some step-ups. As soon as my heart rate came back to normal, as soon as I felt a little bit better, I resumed jumping again and was right back in the game. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing in your life. And Jason shared with us today the AMRAP mentality, as many reps as possible. Don't just be flailing around in the gym. Put a time domain on it. Put a certain rep count on it. Have a goal in mind. Have a main intention of each and every day. Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. Catch you all later.